So around August of this year, we have begun to witness something quite remarkable with XRP as it's appearing to decouple from Bitcoin. And this isn't just me coming up with mere speculation. This is really being backed up by recent trends, key events that have reshaped XRP's market dynamics. So following Ripple's favorable legal settlement with the SEC, XRP has been on a tear recently. It's been outperforming Bitcoin consistently over the past few months. And while Bitcoin has been going up and down, XRP's just been steadily climbing along that trend line. It's not been getting too ahead of itself, and if it has come back down, it's tested on that trend line and it has bounced back up. So we have recently seen the forming of a bullish golden cross on its daily chart, and this is normally a strong indicator of continued momentum. So what really stands out to me at the moment is the fact that XRP is starting to move independently of Bitcoin, and I really think this is all to do with their recent partnerships and the level of global adoption that is starting to kick in, even to the point of being involved with Swiss gold. So taking a look at this article here, and we've been going over the Ripple and Japan partnership since the very beginning, and it's been an absolute crazy ride when it comes down to this. I myself traveling to Japan a few times this year and seeing how broadly adopted it is as a payment method out there, it got me thinking significantly. So we are seeing this further collaboration. We're starting to see more pushing and more working for their bag, so to speak, from SBI in the past week, even to the point of seeing them pushing out on Twitter. There's also an advert circulating around as well. So this is a significant part of this whole situation that's playing out, seeing this divergence from the Bitcoin price movement. So let's keep it moving and go over and look at this article, which is talking about this XRP golden cross being done and saying that it is delivering one of the strongest bullish signals on the market. And this is just one of many bullish signals that we're currently seeing for XRP. So going down and taking a look here, we can see XRP saw the formation of a golden cross, a technical pattern that is frequently taken as a bullish indication by the market. This happens when a long-term moving average crosses above a short-term moving average, suggesting that momentum may be about to change. So this is really good. The more of these articles out there, the better it is for our overall position as holders. A broader amount of coverage is exactly what XRP needs right now, and everything being so positive and these cases of more adoption coming out from these high case players in the financial institutional markets, it is really starting to kick in, I think, for a lot of people that they are possibly holding on to the next big gem. I'm not talking about meme coin gems. I'm talking about true L1 gems that have a genuine utility use case in this world. And that's what every cryptocurrency is trying to achieve. And XRP has already achieved it. It's insane. So this article itself is speaking about the uncertainty that remains with the XRP headwinds, and they're talking about the SEC remaining largely silent on the ruling, and it's fueling speculation about a possible appeal. So we've got the big man himself, Stuart, who has popped a little comment here about this, stating if the SEC were a rational actor, they should just move on from this case. But we all know when it comes to crypto, the SEC has proven itself not to be rational. So I wouldn't be surprised if the SEC does appeal. So something that has been elaborating in the background is the Solana ETFs, and they have been withdrawn and halted by the SEC. So what I personally think is going to happen is, yes, they may appeal, and it might just be to drag it out for a little bit longer. But I think at the end of all of this, Solana's next on the chopping block. And I think they're going to be the ones that are going to have to go through a court case with the SEC, considering they've had such a substantial win with the TFL case being Terraform Labs with the lunar crash. And if we flick over to this article here, we can see that they actually secured around $4.5 billion in this case, heralding a huge win for the SEC. And this better furthers their position behind the scenes with politicians who might keep their show on the road. And that show is specifically named Operation Choke Point 2.0. This isn't the first time they've done it, it's the second time they've done it. I will also leave a link to that at the end of this video as well if you'd like to know more about it. So moving over to this next article here, we've got some really good news here about XRP. And honestly, we already know about the level of global adoption that XRP is going to go through. It's just a matter of time. It's not if, it's simply when. But what we're seeing here is institutions on all 7 continents embracing crypto, and specifically XRP. So this research highlights various partnerships that have emerged in regions like South America and Europe. For example, the Bank of Colombia has attested its central bank digital currency CBDC on Ripple's platform, a commitment toward upgrading the modes of financial transactions. And if we click on this tweet and we take a quick look, we can see that this is a relatively in-depth amount of research. And I'll leave links to this in the description because it's a almighty read, I must admit, but it's very interesting. It gives you a good broad perspective as to what is going on. But we can see just how interconnected XRP is becoming, with SBI at the top there showing strong. We've got so many names on here, Novati, and I think there'll be a few more that need to get added on here per the recent news. So if we keep this moving and we go over to this very, very bullish article, it's Swiss Gold now accepting XRP as payment. And this may seem small to the everyday person, but to me, this signals a huge shift in how institutional bodies are looking at XRP, and they want in before it's too late. They don't want to be the company that didn't implement it when it really meant something. And seeing companies like this fold in, ape in, jump into the idea, what we're also then going to see is the pushing and promoting of XRP through Swiss Gold. We could see tweets from them. We could see so many different things stem from this. It could lead to unimaginable things that I don't even want to start to talk about now because I don't want to get everybody overhyped about the situation. But if you flick over to their website and you take a look, you go through and you get to the payment stage, it actually does let you. So I think this is really good. I can't wait for them to update the website so it's got more information. We can see here that you can pay with cryptocurrencies as Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Ripple XRP, Litecoin, Dogecoin, Tron, Monero, XMR. So there are some other coins on there, but seeing XRP on there, it's just gold. Pun intended. So going over to this next article here, and we are coming near to the end, is this huge shift of 100 million coins going into long-term storage. And this signals one thing to us. Somebody's betting big on XRP. And they're not worried about their position right now. And I'm the same as this. I've been dollar cost averaging into XRP since I got involved in crypto. I don't bother with Bitcoin. I don't bother with Ethereum. I don't bother with Solana. I'm an XRP guy. And that is what I dollar cost average into as my longest term investment. So according to the data here that's being provided at the beginning of August, exchange wallets held around 3.1 billion XRP coins, and following the ruling, substantial quantities of XRP were transferred to long-term storage, contributing to 42% price rally witnessed over the past 3 weeks. So as of August 21st, exchange reserves have decreased to 3.01 billion XRP, indicating that over 100 million XRP has been moved to cold wallets throughout August 2024. So this is a strong indication to tell us there's some substantial price movement that people are possibly betting on long term in the future. So let's flick over here and we're going to finish on some price action. We're just going to quickly take a look at this trajectory line and how pretty it is and how well we seem to be moving. And like I said, we look as if we're decoupling from BTC and starting to form our own patterns and do what we want. And I really do think that that large amount of retail capital investment is probably going to start to flood in around the time our LUSD goes live, because this gives all of those that are involving themselves with XRP a safe haven, somewhere safe to go. When things aren't looking too good, maybe they would like to have the option there to go into a stable coin they can trust. And that's what our LUSD brings to the table. So I'm very excited to see the launch of that. Something else coming up very soon in the XRP Ripple timeline would be the Ripple Swell event in Miami, and it's going to be on October 15th to October 16th. And I'll leave you here with this little information snippet that they've put out on the Swell. So aside that, if you enjoyed the content here, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notifications bell to stay informed. And aside that, stay safe, stay humble, stay aware, and I'll catch you in the next one.
As the gateway between North and South America, Miami has always been a strategic hub for both continents. And it's definitely a city that's long been committed to innovation and development. That's why I'm very pleased to share that Ripple will be holding our 8th annual Swell Conference in Miami. Ripple's focus as a company has always been global, through our products around payments, custody, and tokenization, but also with Ripple Swell, from Toronto to London to Singapore, and most recently Dubai. That's why we're excited to bring our customers and partners, industry thought leaders, regulators and policymakers from around the world together in this special city. I hope to see you in Miami.